All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off giving our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua by Hashem Kakodash. All right, I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles at GMS, and salutations and blessings to the Akim around the world, preaching and teaching the truth. All right, I'm Yakanan, GMS Memphis. and just want to do a quick lesson going into sticking to the script. Okay, because the scriptures have it all lined out perfectly on what to do, to stay on track and to please the Lord, and what to do to ultimately get yourself destroyed, man. So you have to believe in these scriptures and just stick to the script. So this is Isaiah 34 and 16. It says, "Seek ye out of the book of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it have commanded, and his spirit it have gathered them." Right? So the scriptures, hey, you can't make this book with anything else, man, with no other book. All right? The Egyptian Book of the Dead, okay, the Quran, none of those books can relate to the Bible. Okay, it's only one Bible, which when you go into it, they say that the acronym for Bible is basic instructions before leaving Earth. You see, so that goes with, what the Israelites, the Lord's chosen people, should be doing is following these instructions, man. Sticking to the scripture. Okay, following the scriptures. So this is let's get Joshua. All right, this is Joshua 1 and verse 8. It says, "This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success." Right, and that's straight to the point, man. I don't have to break that down, man. Okay. Verse 9 says, Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, thy power is with thee whithersoever thou goest. Right, and we believe that, man. We believe that if we are a part of that election, okay, and we continue to endure until the end, the Lord is going to be with us, man. We're not going to lose. All right? Let's get this in Salakia. Let's go to let's go to Baruch. It basically says the same thing. This is Baruch 4 and verse 1. It says, "This book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever, all they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die." Right? Because hey, what is sin? Okay, sin is transgression of the law. So once you start going against the law that was given into us, our people, all right, for the Israelites, okay, then that's when you start to sin, and that's what leads to death. Okay, so these laws that the Lord gave us, it's for a reason. It has a purpose. Okay, and we're not fully judged by the law. We have grace, but we don't willfully sin. Okay, this is verse 2. It says, "Turning thee, O Jacob," Salak, it says, "Turn thee, O Jacob, and take heed of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated." It says, "Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation." And that's what Jake tries to do, man. Make this thing open and habitable for everyone, man. You even had these Israelite changing the doctrine up now to make it all nations can make it doctrine, man. when that's not it, man. This is for us, man. This is for our people. Okay. The only way you're gonna see another nation get in is if they're Israelite. Okay, that spirit that's in them is the spirit of an Israelite. Okay, so let's keep going. It says, Baruch 4:4, O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known unto us. Right, and that's the beautiful thing about it is that we know what to do to please the Lord, man. Okay, we know the things that are pleasing to Yahweh Shema Shai, and if we do those things, that's how ultimately we can stay on that right path, and Lord willing, gain salvation, man. Okay, sticking to the script. Okay, when you go outside of that, you're fucking up, and ultimately you're gonna head down a path of destruction, man. So let's get Second Esdras, and we really can just wrap it here, man. It's just something that was on my mind. I wanted to, do a quick lesson on it. Just stick to the scriptures, and everything else will work out. This is Second Esdras 7 and verse 20. Yeah, verse 20, it says, for there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them. Right? Because a lot of people, they despise the laws. Okay, they despise having to do right, having to live by a standard. Okay, they wanna be just like what Esau Edom told them they could be. You can do whatever you want. Okay, they want to follow their own heart and their own mind, but that's not how the Lord set it up. This is verse 21 says, for the Most High have given straight commandment to such as came what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment. And that's straight to the point, man. Hey, it's a way we have to live to avoid punishment from the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. And it's a way that we should live that's going to bring forth life, man. Okay? And we have to follow that righteous path. Okay? Like, it made me think of, we'll end it here. Made me think of Jeremiah 6 and verse 16. Yeah, this is Jeremiah 6 and 16. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths. Where is the good way? You see, where is the good way? The good way is in the path of what? Following the scripture, sticking to the script. It says, walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. But see, hey, you got 2/3 that are not going to listen. They're not going to follow this way. They're going to follow the ways of the world. They're going to follow the multitude to do evil. And ultimately, they're going to follow their own hearts, man. Okay, but the 1/3 are going to believe, and they're going to follow the ways of righteousness to ultimately lead to salvation, man. So, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson for the elect. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakodash. All right, I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles at GMS. Salutations and blessings to the elect. Shalom.